waiting to start, I can express my sadness that Batman Forever was not in the game.
That's okay.
Having just played that game. Me and Darren played that game.
Batman Forever, I think I played 3 games on it, and I kept trying to like load the bat thing and then just bringing it into the out lane.
They fixed that.
Okay.
Did we get any awesome footage of Baywatch? The best game in the tournament?
Not enough.
Yeah, no, there was one, yeah. So...
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I assume this is Zach Wallens.
Yeah, so... I assume he's going for the drop targets on the right. Seems to be hitting the 8-ball a lot, but...
Yeah.
And... Yeah. Doesn't seem to be wanting to trap the ball much.
There it is.
Great.
All right, so we got play order is correct.
All right, we should have the correct play order now. And... All right, let's... And yeah, Zach off to a nice start here. And yeah, let's see if he can hit the 8-ball when he actually needs to now.
Yeah. Nice save there.
Playing fast.
Yeah, this thing's playing brutal. Zach likes to play on the fly. You're not going to see him trap up too often.
There's so many of these where I'd just be like, why not just take a trap?
Yeah.
But it's working for him.
Yep, there's his 8-ball.
Full rack,
Nice.
which is nice. So what you go multipliers now or left lane?
I would go multipliers.
Yeah. What does he have some down? I can't. It's tough to.
I think he's got 2 down.
Yeah. So
That is
Nice.
bonus correct.
I think Zach's at an advantage having being local, plays free goal watch all the time.
Yeah.
He knows how this 8-ball play is. If 8-ball is a favorite of the free goal watch crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of these new games, I think the setup changed a lot, but I don't know. I didn't play it, but some of the older games play hard enough that they didn't have to change the setup much.
Yeah.
And yeah, Zach just crushing it on the older games.
Yeah.
How do you do on Fathom? I didn't see that game.
Not too great, but he needs
Got enough to get through.
enough to get through.
So yeah, probably going for the 8-ball.
Is he trying to spell deluxe?
I know.
What happens when you spell deluxe?
I've never actually gone for it. I think it brings the targets back up.
Okay. But yeah,
But yeah, it's
smart
tough
move
to get
going
through
for the
those.
bonus collect. Okay.
And yeah, great ball, great ball.
Look at that bonus roll, 832.
It's a great start.
No, yeah, that's a big enough score. But I wouldn't be shocked if that was like the winning score. I also wouldn't be shocked if 2 or 3 people in this group pass it. But
Yeah.
What people don't know about Jim Belsino is that he was a young teenage pool competitor.
Yeah?
And that's why 8-ball deluxe is a choice of his, because it brings him back to his pool hall days. He was a pool shark.
You think any skills transfer over?
Oh, I definitely think so. Like knowledge of when to hit the corner pocket, that sort of thing. No.
yeah, I guess
I could see Jim as a pool shark.
Yeah, pool's kind of the opposite of pinball, and when you get good at it, you spend more money because your games are shorter. Whereas like pinball, when you get better, you spend less money.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is. So what were you doing? Were you trying to transfer the ball on this? Could you post pass or tap pass or?
Post passing is pretty hard on this thing, and I didn't even bother tap passing.
Yeah, I haven't played it this weekend, but
Wow, nice save.
if it's the adjustment isn't that different, I thought this one was pretty easy to tap pass on it as
Yeah.
of a month or so ago, but I haven't played it this weekend. But yeah, even if you don't want to transfer, you can usually find stuff to shoot on both sides of the playfield on this game.
Yeah.
What are the 2 other games? It's 8-ball.
8-ball, medieval, and ACDC.
It's tough.
That's a bad draw. That's a bad draw.
Ooh,
Wow, nice
yeah,
save.
nice. Nice save, and then one flip, and then right
The
out.
Lord giveth and the Lord taketh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the nice thing about having a good first ball is all those drop targets you get down carry over.
Yeah.
And getting a full rack down brings another rack up so you can get more bonus on your next ball. So that's why I think most people will go for the drop targets on the first ball just because.
Yeah. That bonus just carries over. Now, do you use that upper flipper when the ball's up there? Or?
It's so tempting. I feel like I shouldn't most of the time, but I usually do.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on it?
Yeah.
Zach used it to hit the 8-ball shot a couple of times.
Yeah, I think it's good to try for the 8-ball shot, but it's very
Yeah,
dangerous for those lower drop
Yeah, I
targets.
feel like the 8-ball is safer because it's more like upward,
Yeah.
whereas like the lower ones, like it just goes straight to the side after you. Well, especially if you miss the drop targets and hit stand-ups. So,
Getting more in-lane love.
I don't know, based on the scores, would you go multipliers right away? Or
Oh, yeah, totally.
So then what's the advantage of the left lane all day strategy?
Good question. I think extra ball and special awards significant points. So
Yeah, and the regular points are decent, but yeah, based on like Zach blowing up ball one, I would probably change that. Considering that, if I was considering doing that, but
yeah,
if you're on ball three and don't have much going on and need like 200,000, I feel like it's better. Might be a better strategy.
yeah. Another in lane. Now he's got that 8-ball ready to go. Looks like he's going for those multipliers. Ooh, didn't even bother.
But yeah, another
Still a
great
good ball too.
Not quite as good as the first one, but
Yeah.
still pretty impressive.
I would be happy with that. Now, once you finish 2 racks, can you get any more bonus after that, or does it go straight to awarding a special for the 3rd rack? It's kind of like Black Pyramid.
I think you can get it. I don't know if there's carryover beyond to
Yeah.
with extra balls because there's the light for like the whatever it is, like the 56 and the 112. but
Yeah.
I'm not positive. I never played this game well enough to find out. Ooh. Rough, yeah.
Ouch.
A lot of left out lanes so far.
Yeah.
Saddest part of the pinball machine.
This is a worse joke.
It's the best joke. The chat room liked it earlier when I said it.
You're using the same
Saddest-
jokes multiple times in
Well,
the
you
stream?
just said left outline. Just reinforcing that it's the saddest part of the pinball machine.
And yeah, Jermaine had a nothing ball one, so let's see if he's going for that left lane strategy, because or if that was just a shot from the. Well, we still don't get to see him do much.
Yeah.
But I would consider the left lane strategy at this point, because like I might concede this game to Zach and play for second place at this point.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
And then
good-
if you play really well, maybe you reconsider things.
Well, that's a good
but-
question I have for you guys as tournament players. Like, so it's ball two. You just had 2 balls that didn't go the way you wanted. How do you fight that mental balance and stay in it for ball 3? Are you on the defense and you just want to minimize how, like, just don't come in last? Or
Yeah,
do you
you-
still try to go for it?
You probably want to just take each player at a time. So if you're in last place,
Just worry about the.
yeah.
Because that mental game is almost as hard as the game itself.
Yeah, well, especially now, like Zach's the only one having a good game, so like.
So people are
So
playing
just
for
so don't
second
even
right
worry
now.
about first and just
Yeah.
try to, yeah.
No, especially game one, just like any points you can get on game one is nice to have.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Left out.
But he's still getting
That magnet
close
we
to
installed in the
100,000
left
bonus.
out lane
Yeah.
actually is
It's
working
pretty well. Yeah.
What is the post-it note on the back glass? Do you know? Or?
I think it says no button mashing. We were having a problem with it earlier where if you flip a whole bunch, then the pop bumper will activate and give you 1,000 points.
Yeah, so all the other scores are reasonably close. So at this point, I feel like,
Ouch. Wow.
yeah.
So the best Jim can do is third place.
He's currently in second, but I'd imagine Colin, if he doesn't tilt, will pass him pretty easily.
Yeah. I assume on the plunge he'll pass him.
And yeah,
Jermaine needs to do something.
I'd consider, yeah, if he was feeling good earlier in left lanes,
Yeah.
given what the scores are, you're probably not going to catch Zach just doing left lanes, but you can easily get a second on this game. Yeah, so I don't know the exact values because usually when you step up, you can just see them on the playfield. I know it goes up. It may be like, I know the most one is 70, but
I think the ball is stuck. Oh no.
That's crazy.
no, I
Yeah,
think he's just trying to
post
post transfer. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
it's
post
tough
pass.
to do it. Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely doing the left lane thing.
Wow.
And yeah, it was still a nice save, even though it wasn't tilt. But yeah, he had nothing to lose there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hopefully strategy didn't work.
So Colin, yeah, based on he has enough bonus if he doesn't tilt, he's got second. So
Yeah.
he's just chasing that 1.4 million right now. So yeah, well, it's tough because he doesn't have a rack down. Like, I guess he can just go bonus collect over.
You can spell
and over.
deluxe
Yeah.
and get it back up. But yeah,
would
it's a long
you go
game.
for deluxe or just bonus collects over and over again?
I don't know.
I mean,
Are
I
the bonus
assume the
collects-
settings
are
on
they
this, the
multiplied?
bonus collect. I think it's a setting for the game. I think this one just collects at the base value.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'd probably start going for more racks.
So that's the full rack, right?
Yeah, it looks like just a regular collect. Roland is asking, where will everybody be celebrating tonight? Looks like
Home.
I don't know. We might. Well, see after game one. Zach's in good shape, but yeah. So it's 7-5-3-1 scoring. So it's not quite the huge bonus of winning as in like the Papa style scoring.
Yep.
The remote camera is working well, though. We can see the whole game. And we're underway.
Goes for the super skill.
Ooh, the bumpers are very slingy. Going for the important left lock. The first lock is always easy. You only need 3 shots there. And, of course, multi-ball is key. Okay, good. Got the control. Ooh. Going for some castle gates, even without the safety of multi-ball. Wow, that's pretty daring.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people try to get through like the first castle.
Oh, that
before they
was a
start the
good
multi-ball,
drop.
but yeah.
He knew exactly not to flip.
Yeah, and, yeah, through his first castle, you might start to see him lower the gate before he goes for a multi-ball.
Yeah, also, the first castle, I think you only have to rebound off the gate once to survive. Oh!
Yeah, botched the catch there.
Bad
and,
catch and just spun it up from the armpit of the flipper into the drain. That's a tough thing to avoid. I'm not quite sure how you avoid that other than trying to avoid getting the ball to land on the armpit of the flipper. by whatever means you can. The next player up is Belcito. Zach also has an advantage here because this is his home court, so to speak, so because of that he's familiar with how these games play. However, they've all been tightened up and sped up for the tournament, so it's pretty fair to everybody still. A good strategy to use, other than just trying to get the safety of that first multi-ball out and bash out all the castles you can. That's the best strategy on this game. But depending on how you feel about flipper strength, hitting the ramps is good, hitting the orbits are good. Playing the rest of the game is useful as well because there's the other multi-balls, the Royal Madness and so forth. But in general, in tournament play, the safest thing to do is just don't
see
tilt.
that tight tilt though. There.
I didn't even see the game shake or wiggle or anything. That was a real surprise to me.
Yeah, I think that this game's set up pretty hard. Like I haven't seen too many scores this week on like above like 30 was like a really good score.
Yeah.
From what I was seeing.
The phone on the game is not to take a selfie. There's a timer app that some people like to run to count 30 seconds or whatever, just to make sure that the game is settled down after a tilt. One nice thing about Medieval Madness is it has the unique split ramps at the entrance. Those grooves in the middle of each ramp are supposed to avoid center drains. And they tend to work pretty well. They don't stop all center drains off a weak ramp shot that fails to clear, but they stop most center drains. So aiming the ramps, just hitting the ramps on the fly, is a better strategy on Medieval than on other games because it's safer when you miss and the ball comes screaming back down than on other games. It's going to probably aim for that left or the castle. That works.
Yeah, I think most people are trying to take down at least a castle before they go for the multi-ball.
That's interesting because
And yeah, I was gonna say that had to have been a tilt based on what I saw earlier.
There's no real reason to knock down a castle before multi-ball because unlike other games of this era, when you're in multi-ball, you can keep not only completing the thing you started, but starting new things as well, which is rare for games of this era. When I first played this, I expected to be only allowed to play one castle, but no, you could play all castles if you want during multi-ball, so just bash away.
Yeah, Attack from Mars limits you to the
Yeah,
saucer you're on,
correct.
but this
That's
one,
an example
you
I
can
was
keep
following,
going.
and other games as well. You can kind of begin you can finish what you started during single ball play, but not begin anything new during multi-ball. But on this, you're free to clear as many castles as you want, so I would say depending on how you feel about that important left block shot, start multi-ball as quick as you can. And it's very quick and easy to bash the first castle away during multi-ball.
Well, I guess some people do like to get their ones with the drawbridge down out of the
Yeah.
way if it's a control feed, but
Yeah.
although we did see Zach lose his ball off that feed.
Correct. And also, sizing it up is one good way to build up your confidence for making a shot. And also, if you begin your ball, I couldn't tell here to see if they were using the quick launch, the zing around, where you hold the flipper button and launch fast.
I think Zach went for that. Everyone else is
Yeah.
doing the normal skill
The
shot.
multipliers, the skill shot on this is not as beneficial as on, say, Attack from Mars. So a lot of people, if there's a ball saver, will want to get the ball on the flipper as quick as possible to take a few stabs at the castle under the protection of ball saver time. So if they rebound off the gate or whatever, then they can at least ball saver that back.
Two locks for Colin.
Yeah.
Which is,
On
so-
this, are all ball savers off for tournament? If they are, then that strategy, of course, wouldn't work.
Yeah, there's a couple on. This one has no ball save.
None at all. Okay, ouch. Then you wouldn't be able to use that to
Colin
feel it
into his
out.
multi-ball. I expect him to probably ignore the jackpots in Disco Castle, or no, it looks like he's shooting for the rim.
Or just shooting to get the ball out of the way, get clearance and avoid traffic so that he could get some... Yeah, castles during multi-ball are actually non-trivial on this game because you're making a lot of up and down traffic, blocking the whole middle of the board during your castle fun. And so you're going to be impacting other balls and sending them everywhere. So if you're really good, you want to trap up your balls. or get him out of the way somehow. Shooting ramps is an excellent way to do that. Or the catapult, of course. And then you'll have a nice controlled multi-ball that you can take a few stabs at the castle with.
Yeah, looks like he's going for the castle. I'm having trouble hitting it with the ball moving around so fast.
He was in slingshot hell, but he also had 2 cradled balls, so he was in really no danger of draining. But now he's down to just 2 balls in his multi-ball, and that should be enough to clear enough traffic to let you attack the castles. Wasting no time, just beginning work on the 3rd castle. You just want to clear all the castles down as much as you can.
Yeah, so it looks like we need one more hit to bring the drawbridge down.
Yeah. It becomes harder, but still doable. You got to hit the important left block shot 6 times now, not just 3, in order to get another quick multi-ball for dealing with the castles. Not bad.
Yeah, so, given the scores, he's pretty happy with that.
Yeah, given how tough this game is playing, that's actually really good.
Yeah, the other thing about the normal skill shot is if you play a multi-ball in your ball, a lot of times the 5x is worth more than even the super skill shot if you get a million from it.
That's true.
The 5x bonus can
this game, if you survive a long time, your bonus can be pretty good. It's one of those games in which your bonus count, I think it's based on the number of switches you hit during the lifetime of your ball. So you just survive a long time and you'll get a healthy score. Getting the X's are very helpful.
Backhand carom into the lock.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was dangerous, but he survived. That was backhand.
I don't know if he was trying to backhand lock.
Yeah, he ended up backhanding the gate, but he survived. Boom, hitting the gate, rebounding, good save. Good control. Oh, it just grazed the top of the sling, and he double dangered.
Yeah, that was not a big move either.
I could see him voluntarily holding back. As a player, I would have shaken it more, and I had hoped I'd remember how easily this game tilts. So he did the right thing by letting it go. That ball was savable if you're willing to tilt, but you don't want to tilt.
Yeah, so he has 2 locks, and so you feel pretty good, but with no ball save, there's no guarantee you can cash in that 3rd one. Or even get the ball on a flipper to have the opportunity.
Yeah. In general, on this game, when you take the regular little skill shot, you're going to be dealing with the right orbit feed.
Yeah, so I guess if you make a good catch, you should be able to get a shot at the lock.
On this game, the orbit feeds are critical, and I don't know if I could see anybody bopping the side of the cabinet to fix the feeds, as has become trendy in recent years. I'm not sure.
I guess you just figure out if it's going to hit the sling or not. If it's not going to hit the sling, then there's no need to bang the cabinet, especially with a tilt like this.
Because of how the tilt sensor is and where it works, a quick tap to the side generally won't trigger it. So it depends on the feed if it needs fixing or not. The danger, of course, is tapping it too much and sitting it down the middle when it was going to go right to your flipper. Okay, so he's taking a normal skill shot, and on this one, I don't think anyone needs it because it's a really good clean feed out of the box, so you don't need to fix the feed on this. Getting control, shooting there. Good catch, really good catch. Perfect opportunity for the drop catch when the ball is curving up inward toward the armpit of the flipper in more or less a slow vertical drop. That's a perfect opportunity for a drop catch. He certainly did it well there. Got a clean shot at the castle. And the feed from the right orbit, from the left orbit, is important when you're going in the castle moat. Because the castle moat tests your ability to deal with the feed of the left orbit. Wow, that's a very convenient feed. Yeah, so the feeds are actually playing amazingly generously on this game compared to most I've seen. Even if the tilt is evil. Ouch.
Yeah, that's the danger.
And the good old rebound out of the gate. Yeah, so the castle tests your ability to deal with a slow feed out of the left orbit versus a fast rebound off the middle. So 2 things you kind of have to figure out on this game to handle the castle.
Yeah, so Jim finishes a little above Zach. Zach does have two locks though, and
Yeah.
I don't believe Jim had any.
Yeah. It's only ball 2 though, so the game is just only half over. So Jermaine is coming up as player 3 on ball 2 here. And his score is the only one below 1 million. He got some work ahead of him. He's made no locks on the left. I see all 3 of them still lit. And he's completed no castles. I see the first castle still lit. But that means he has the whole game open to him.
Yeah, no shots on any of his bandits.
Yeah. I've noticed not many here are going for trolls really, or for
Any of the madness
the kind
modes,
of
right?
I was thinking the name of the regular five featured multi-ball on the right.
Multi-ball madness
Yeah.
or whatever.
This game is just playing mean enough. Nobody wants to kind of endanger the safe strategy by going for something big.
That looks like a ramp
Yeah, that's
shot.
a good ramp.
Oh, perfect.
What? That went over. He shot the ramp, and it looks to have
That was a kick out
skipped.
from the catapult, right? Top the
Yeah,
habit trail and went
something
out.
came back the feed. The left ramp feed is reachable when you shoot the left ramp and the catapult. And they
Yeah,
both
that-
kind of consolidate to the same place. But that should have been a delivery to the left in lane and never the drain.
Yeah, no compensation for that,
So-
but that's very frustrating.
I'm not sure what the official ruling on that is. Unfortunately, I think the ruling is
pinball, play
it
on,
happens and you have to play on. You're dead. That would be I forget the technical name for it. Oh, whoa! He almost tilted trying to save the ball.
He did
Yeah.
save it though,
Yeah.
and he's still playing double
Yeah.
danger though.
It can be considered a malfunction though if the same unfair thing happens twice in the same tournament game. Like if multiple players have it happen to them, or it happens to the same player more than once, that can be considered a game malfunction versus something you just gotta play on and hit through. So he did some wild play there, and he got control of the ball. That's a good shot up the middle. In some cases, you want to judge the speed and direction of the ball, and it'll actually be safe for you to slam the middle gate. And because you know that, based on the speed and direction of the ball, if I flip into the gate, it's going to give me a safe rebound. Usually, if it's making a big kind of inverted letter V shape, you can cleanly rebound it over to the other flipper. But it takes a lot of good knowledge of the exact game in order to really judge what's safe or not. So if you have to come into this game cold, like these players have, then you probably don't want to risk that. You just want to take it out as best you can, experiment with things.
So he opens his draw break. Let's see if he goes possibly for a madness multi-ball
Yeah.
now that his gate's down, or because he has one left ramp and one catapult.
Yeah. And also all you need is one of those 5 things done, and that's multi-ball, and one multi-ball is as good as the other with respect to knocking down castles safely. So if he's trying to qualify his multi-balls by going to that strategy,
Yeah, so
it's one way to do it. If you're just not finding the left lock on the castle, going for the regular multi-ball can be a good strategy.
looks like he's going for the what's the left ramp one? Is that the peasant?
Yeah.
He's one shot away from lighting
Yeah,
that.
right one's damsel, left one's peasants, then of course catapult, and then there's joust on the orbits, either orbit.
So this is already a really good score based on
Yeah,
how
he's
this
doing
is
well.
playing.
Oh, and the 5th, of course, is trolls, which can be used by a skilled player as a way to extend and stretch out the regular multi-ball. If you have trolls lit,
He lights his douse now.
Yeah.
He's one
Good,
shot away
yeah.
from the
yeah,
peasant.
if he can light trolls, if he could have lit
Nice
trolls,
ball. But
then he could use that as the extender during his multi-ball.
yeah, and so if one madness is just a 2-ball multi-ball. If he gets
Yeah.
2, then it'll be a 3-ball
Yeah.
multi-ball.
But the catch is you can only start multi-ball madness once.
Yeah, then you have to
Otherwise,
finish them
you
all
have to
clear
do
it
all
out.
5 and clear the Royal Madness Wizard mode before it resets and let you use another multi-ball. So it's a gamble what you want to build up to.
So yeah, Zach needs 1 lock for multi-ball. I imagine he's going for that.
Oh, wow. It's a bad feed. Wow, well, we were talking about feeds earlier. I guess one got away from him. Ouch. That's a tough
Yeah,
break.
so that locks him into 3rd at best.
4 million, 4 million, 1 million, and 26 million. With player 4 having a commanding lead. Player 1 is final and less than player 2. So, waiting for player 2 to begin here.
So yeah,
He's
so
gonna.
this is Jim.
Del
No progress
Cito.
on his castle multi-ball, and towards Madness is only 1 catapult.
But he has his 3 locks open on the left. This is. Oh, and player 3 is still not final yet. Player 3 has a ball ahead of him, so he still wants to play hard, and I don't know if he'll be able to relax here. In a tournament, if there's another player super far ahead of me, and I know I pretty much have an impossible road to climb, I'll really relax and kind of just settle into my place, and I'll usually end up doing surprisingly well.
Jim's really got a nice drop catch out of that feed from the moat going on. Let's see if he can do it again. Yeah.
Del Cito's a lot of good
that was
things.
an odd
Wow,
feed,
that's a backhand in there, and it works.
but one times it straight into
Yeah,
the,
he
lock.
comboed the feed in there. If he could repeat it, it would be golden, but that kind of thing's impossible to repeat. He needs only 1 more shot for the...
Oh, that was just
for
a
the
rough kick
multi-ball.
out. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't think he was prepared for
it's
it.
all
It
about
looks like
controlling the feeds.
He got flipper on the ball.
Yeah.
It looks like it was possible to save that, but it was
Yeah,
a
it
tough
looks
feed.
like Del Cito is aggressively trying to nudge the feed toward the middle. The problem with doing that is he nudged too far, just like on The Walking Dead, and you send it down the center drain instead of delivering it to a flipper. So, tried to overcorrect, I'd say, because I saw him kind of try to wiggle the side of the game a little, and he ended up wiggling it down the middle.
So Jermaine's stepping up. The first task
it's
is the
tough
pass
to
right
react.
for 4.5 million.
Yeah.
Probably, and let's see if he's able to shake off that bad break from the ball, jumping the habitat under the elbow.
Yeah, that really was an unfortunate thing, and that's a beautiful catch. He did a beautiful catch and stopped the ball perfectly.
2 million for the castle, so
Yeah.
not terribly far away from that. Right there.
Yeah. He's very close to getting 4 million. He needs to pass player 1. And a good, quick way to make safe points on this might be a ramp shot or 2. The ramps are worth points more than hitting the middle. But the middle, of course, long term gives you the most points for destructing castles.
No locks to this castle multi-ball.
Yeah, no locks.
2 peasant
Yeah.
ramps to light it.
I can't tell if the castle gate is down right now.
He just finished the castle, so he needs a couple
Okay,
minutes.
yes,
now.
but
but yeah,
open
gets us
drawbridge.
some earnings, Yeah, I don't know tournament
Unfortunate
well,
because
if it-
the points he could have farmed some points on the easy castle to the moat feeds before the drawbridge dropped.
Really, I thought
Now
you,
he's gonna
I
have
thought you didn't get too many points from the moat feeds, but
Not many, but he only needs like
And
a million
that brings
more.
him
Whoa,
past that.
he's
Yeah,
playing
those
with
brings
fire, and now he had no choice but to play with fire on the dangerous gate rebound feeds. But as we see, it paid off, and he controlled about 4 of those dangerous rebound feeds in a row,
and now
blowing
he's
away
very close to
castle
passing Jim.
and blowing away player 1. So now he's
Let's see if he
moved
does
into
this-
third
does it say your
place.
bonus? I think he's checking to see if it says what his bonus is, but this game does not.
Yeah.
So he might have it right now. He may, but he doesn't
Yeah.
know.
He's in the same situation as before. He needs just a few safe points to overcome another player who's close to his score. And if he can,
I think
Get
that's
some good control,
If he
yeah.
doesn't tilt now, he'll have it.
Yeah.
He may have just passed it.
Yeah.
now he
9.2,
still needs like
yeah,
150,000.
still needs to farm it out. But getting the easy moat shots, if the feed is consistent, it's pretty easy.
That-
You just
that puts him
repeat
in
until
second
you
now.
do it. The real challenge, of course, is the gate. And he's just wailing on the gate for points, and he's figured out a way to control the feed in the gate. And if he can ride that all the way, he's unstoppable in this game, if he can be consistent on how he beautifully does the drop to get the ball to not drain down the middle.
Yeah,
That's a very difficult skill to master, but he's torn through 3 castles in a row doing it, so he's threatening to overtake player 4 and make the game competitive again. So, yeah, this is castle number 4 he's on, worth 8 million points on destruction, which will be enough to overcome player 4 if he can
He still has another
destroy
ball,
this castle. Yeah, but I'm saying he has to do it, otherwise
Yeah,
player
yeah.
4 wins by default. So he's going for it here. He's playing dangerous, not safe, because he knows he has to climb to at least equal player 4 to make it competitive. Oh, that's a good save he made off a miss to the right. He correctly did just the right thing. It's hard to anticipate what to do when you have so many techniques. Do you drop catch? Do you live catch? Do you bounce? What do you do? Oh, he
Yeah,
got a
so
tilt.
that'll
He tried
be-
to oversave it. He got a little too excited.
Colin will be able to plunge off here.
Yeah,
And
it's
he
a
has
walk-off for player 4, Colin Rubin. His
Jermaine
26
second.
million survives. One
Jim
more
third.
castle destroyed would have made him have to play here. Because that 8 million points he was going for is pretty huge in this game.
Yeah, that's going to put Colin in the driver's seat now that
Yeah.
he took second on the first game and now first. And
Yeah.
Zach taking it last after winning the first game.
Yeah, but Jermaine's second place will really help boost his point total.
So we're moving to ACDC now
Yeah.
for the final game.
Colin would have to get 1 point.
Yeah,
Someone
and then
else
Zach
would
got
have to get
second.
7.
Yeah, and one of those got first.
Zach would get 5.
So this is, you can see him now.
Yeah.
Zach stacking up. Let's see what mode he takes.
This game has good sound, so I can hear it from here.
Rock and roll train. So this is to light your other shots. You need to hit the left ramp and then a shot. Or your points come from hitting the left ramp and then a shot on the right. And yeah, no ball save on this.
Tough start.
ball one.
I expect we'll see a couple of those. This game was, I played it earlier, or on the qualifying day. It was tough. I think fair, but it was tough.
Yeah, I did not play this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised to see him take rock and roll train. I feel like on a premium, there's no reason to pick anything besides that first. My opinion.
So that is, yeah, I was talking to Eric Wagensoner about this. So he was telling me, Hell's Bells, and prioritizing the bell shot, and then using the
Yeah, so on the
VIP
premium,
pass.
the VIP pass will swing your bell, which you can use to get your playfield multipliers or extend it.
Right.
And the other thing, well, I guess with no ball saves, it's changing it. The super skill shot will give you 2 VIP passes. So after ball 1, if you have 1 VIP pass, you can do the super skill. And then if you don't make it right away, you can hit the VIP, and then that'll give you credit for a shot and give you the 2 VIP passes. So
Okay.
so you use up 1 and still get 1.
That is what he mentioned, yeah. So that, we'll see if anybody,
And this is Jim, I think.
he's going to go with it. Now, Zach picking Rock and Roll Train, is that just, you think, just because he has that shot locked in, or?
I expected he's probably going for jam multi-ball if you hit the ramp, so I guess he was thinking get some points along the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess even when you pick Hell's Bellows, usually you don't, the bell's kind of dangerous, so you don't hit it right away. You want to get into a multi-ball first before you
Okay.
hit it, so. So yeah, and loads the cannon right away for your song jackpot, and yeah, Jim uses it to hit the bell, which lights his other shots for points. And yeah, nailing that backhand and that left ramp on the fly, which is nice to do. Because you can just go from jam multi-ball to jam multi-ball if you're locked into that. And yeah, gets the ball in the slings and pays for it.
Jermaine gives it a little wipe down.
Yeah, both Jim and Jermaine need to win this to have a chance of winning the tournament.
Right. This is their
So
last.
I feel like they definitely should pick maybe Colin's considering more going for easy points than
Wow, right.
Not only did Jermaine drain right away, he missed his skill shot.
So he's not going to have a VIP pass.
let's see if.
Interesting.
All right, I think it makes more sense for Colin not to take health spells because he doesn't need to win this game.
What did he pick?
He picked Thunderstruck, so you see the rotating stand-up. There's two on the left ramp and one at the right ramp. If he hits one of those, then he lights all his other shots for points. So I don't expect to see him go for those on purpose, but if you miss the ramp, sometimes you can get decent points out of it. Yeah, like you just did.
Also, oh, there you go. Like, for a second there was no music track, and I thought that was sort of bizarre. I was a little confused. All right. Is that coming back up?
So, yeah, nobody really did much of anything on ball one.
I think Jim is the closest to multi-ball.
Yeah, Colin hit a couple ramps as well, so they're both they're
One or two
in
away.
the as much in the lead as you can be right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, like since Zach didn't do much of anything, he's locked into this song until he hits enough other shots to relight his next song.
It's the super skill, so he gets the 2 VIP passes there.
Backhand in the right orbit?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is one of those games where I think every shot is successful
From the left flipper. Usually you don't see the backhand from the right flipper to the right orbit. But. And my guess would be he wasn't going for that. I would guess he was trying to hit the right ramp and missed it. Yeah, it seems like I didn't play it. This seems to have a reasonable flip though. Yeah, so Jim's playing Hell Spells. I expected to see him go for the super skill. I mean, I guess it is still kind of dangerous if it flies out there, but...
Yeah, because there's no ball save.
And yeah, I think he needs either probably maybe 2 ramps to light his multi-ball.
I think so.
Yeah, choosing not to go for the super skill.
He looks like he's getting impatient with the ball getting stuck in the
See a
pops there.
backhand on the left ramp.
One more.
For multi-ball. And yeah, right ramp now will start his jam multi-ball.
Can you start it from the left? Or no, it has
No,
to be
it
the
has
right.
to be the right.
Okay.
And this is it.
Power
yeah.
alley.
We'll have it ready to go on the next ball.
Yeah, so May also played Health Spells, didn't do much of anything on ball one, right? He said he didn't even get a VIP pass.
Right. He was almost out. He was out almost immediately. Gets it this time. Yeah, he just had an unlucky straight down the middle out of the pops there.
Yeah, you really want to make sure you have one VIP pass when you make it into multi-ball, because then that lets you like leave one shot lit and get the out ball.
How do you get the out of ball and multi-ball?
So hopefully somebody will make it there, but you basically have to hit all your major shots, and then it'll give you an out of ball.
It's nice to save that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting the rhythm back.
And looks like he made a save at the right out lane. It's so tough with the cannon in the way. Yeah, this.
Oh, tough little bounce off the top of the sling there. And then, so Thunderstruck, say it one more time, so which are the shots he's looking for? Just the
So you see a
stand-ups?
rotating stand-up that's
I see it,
switching the
yes.
light.
Okay.
If you hit that, it'll like light your other shots.
I see, okay. No super skill there. Okay.
Yeah, so he just hit it. I assume he wasn't going for that, but
So
yeah,
now,
people aren't dialed into these ramps at all.
Yeah.
so I think there's one more left.
Oh, wow. It's going to be a ball 3 game.
Zach needs to.
You got the shirt for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much anything's on the table. Like there's basically no separation in the scores. Some people are closer to multi-ball than others.
So that was interesting. It looked like he used a VIP pass before he plunged, and then plunge got his super skill.
I mean, it doesn't. He probably just plunged with the button. That doesn't use a VIP pass.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Trying to get control there.
He's flailing. He needs to slow down.
There it
He's
is.
got. Curious if he checks his status. He might be. He's 2 shots away on 2 target backs,
Yeah.
which I don't think he's close to jam. I would consider checking it.
He is not dialing anything
So,
right
Gonna try to get
now.
control
Those
here.
target banks, yeah.
yeah, I would check. Maybe he got one on an earlier ball, or because he's 1 shot away on 2 of them.
Yeah, he's pretty far from jam.
Oh, wow. That was
Yeah, I would
close.
strap up, look at your status report if it's close to him.
I think he might be one away.
Yeah, because he hit that one on the left. He definitely has 1 bank done.
Okay, I think one more. All right, he's ready. He's
Found it,
ready.
yeah, now. Oh, change the song. I would switch to Hell's Bells. So yeah. A lot of Rosie top lanes.
Oh man. He
He can
can
just get control here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Got it.
Got it. Yeah.
All right, he's in the multi-ball.
Yeah. So you have to hit your 5 major shots for your out of ball.
Okay.
After some of the songs you have to hit your song shot first to activate them, and your VIP pass will spot you once you need. So he should have 3 VIP passes, so he probably only has to hit 2 shots to be able to save his multi-ball. And the ramps are your like jackpots here. They're not huge value, but
The VIP hit it.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow. That was really at that last moment.
I don't think he got his. Yeah, he didn't get an extra
He
ball
did it.
to play.
Yeah, he did it too late and only got the 1 ball back. But is the extra ball lit at the right orbit? I think. Oh,
Wow.
2.5 million.
Not bad.
huge points, but given the scores.
Yeah, that could be the difference maker. So now, does he want to switch here? Does he? I mean,
Machine all day.
Now he's going thunder.
He's gotta be.
22 million. Yeah, probably pretty happy with that after how he started. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, anything's possible. There's been some pretty early drains on these other balls, so
And
yeah.
yeah, he feels pretty good, but like everyone else needs help besides Colin, right? Zach needs to make up 2 places on Colin now.
Right.
And I believe Colin and Jim are both very close to multi-ball, although no guarantees that they'll both stay in the
Right,
multi-ball
right.
play.
Yeah, I think if Zach can hold on, he just needs Colin to get 3rd or worse, 3rd or 4th, and he will at least force a tiebreak for the championship.
Yeah, so Zach's rooting for Jim to have an okay ball.
Yeah. You did what you had to do.
Give him the scores.
You might have been pretty close to Albert. Turn multiple? No.
All right, Jim Belcito. Oh, wow. And
That's not helping Zach
done.
that much.
No, not at all.
All right, now Zach rooting for Jermaine to have an okay ball, but not too great.
So you need Jermaine to...
Zach needs to make up 2 places on Colin. So if he wins, he needs Colin to get 3rd to get a tie break, or if he got 4th, then Zach would win outright.
I think Jermaine is, 1 or 2 away from Jam Multi-Ball.
Yeah, he's probably pretty close as well.
Yeah. Very nice compliments in the chat. Thank you. It's Orange Necks. Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that.
Who is that guy?
No, of course that is...
And that is not helping Zach out either, or Jermaine himself.
or our stream. Kind of got the camera there. All right.
Not a tilt either. Apparently we can move this game. Yeah, so Colin just needs 1.5 million to win this tournament.
And only 700,000 to force tiebreak. I mean...
So, yeah, that's what I was considering. Just burning his VIP passes might be enough to do it. Which obviously he's not going to do until he's got the drain, but well, you may consider just aiming at one of their stand-ups too.
Yeah. Will the VIP pass spot that targets that you're...
I believe that's what it does in Thunderstruck. I've never thought about this in Thunderstruck before. Usually you're saving them for multi-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either San Francisco or Portland's going to be the champion here. Oh,
This is his skill shot, so that's one less VIP pass he has.
oh wow.
Yeah, multi-ball lit.
Oh dear. Oh wow.
Let's see.
I don't know.
That'll do it. Or no, did he? Can we see the scores?
No.
Did that do it? So Colin wins by 300,000.
Wow.
Not the best game of ACDC, but kind of exciting.
That was down to the wire. Anyway, guys.
All right, guys. We're
Yeah,
going to hand out some hardware if you want to come down if you were in the tournament. Got everybody who played in the finals.
I don't think Andreas has updated it.
I want to thank everybody for coming out for this edition of City Champ. This was the 6th one. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much. This was a fun one. We're going to get right to it here. In the 4th place, and he got in today 7 points in the finals. He gets $260 in a plaque. Jermaine. The finals. So stick around, we're going to take a little photo of you as well. In the 3rd place with 9 points from Southern California, Jim Belcito. In 2nd place, $520, our hometown boy, Zach Wallace, 50 points. But the champion, he gets a medal, he gets $650 and a plaque. From Portland, is it? Colin Urban.
Yes. The custom sweatshirt is really important.
That's more important than any other stuff.
Absolutely.
It's a really cool stuff.
Yeah.